What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Today is preparation day. We are preparing for things that are out of our control today.
Yeah.
One being storms, the other being death.
Oh my.
It's gotta happen. There are things in life you do not have control over.
It's true.
Hurricanes and dying. Okay, we'll let you know more what we're talking about in a minute. Headed to a meeting. We're headed in to see a lawyer in that fancy building right there. Hope they're not too expensive because they're in a fancy building. I thought you'd give me crap about wearing a t-shirt,
I'm used
but
to
you
it.
didn't. Well, I was saying, I was like, I'm not the lawyer. They're the ones that have to wear the tie. This is what I wear to work. It's a nice shirt though. It's got Abbie's art on the pocket. Isn't that cool? So this is an estate attorney. It's who we talked to about getting a trust for Abigail, planning for her future, that kind of thing. We'll let you know how it goes. Okay. At least he's not on the 25th. If he's on the 25th, he'd be a real expensive lawyer. Great meeting. Took a long time. 2.5 hours later.
Yeah.
Apparently I talk a lot.
You do.
I do.
It's okay.
You know, but I want that person that is going to be helping us for many, 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 many years to come, and setting up the things that are going to be the future of our children and our children's children, to have a firm grasp on who we are and what our wants are.
Right.
Essentially, for those kind of services, to get to where you're set up with a trust, with money going to Abigail, money going to Isaiah, who is in charge of Abbie's affairs, for setting up a corporate trustee, all those things, you're looking at anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000.
Right.
It's like a one-time fee, to get all that set up. There are other things involved. So what's it called when she turns 18?
Guardianship.
Guardianship. No, I was thinking power of attorney. For guardianship, power of attorney is part of that $1,500 to $3,000.
Yeah.
But that's power of attorney over our affairs if something were to happen to us. So for guardianship for Abigail, it can be a little bit cheaper, but you're pretty much looking at about $1,500, once your kid gets to be 18 years old. That's so that you can make choices on their behalf. It's a requirement. You have to do that if you want to continue to care to make decisions for your child, for the care that they need. If they're not capable of doing it themselves, holy cow, you're looking at $1,500. This is not hurricane stuff. This is just rain.
Look at the sidewalks, not even.
Yeah, sidewalks underwater. So today is Friday. The hurricane is supposed to be here Monday afternoon. Maybe you don't know how hurricanes work. This has nothing to do with a hurricane. It's just rain. We just had a storm. We won't see any effects of the hurricane until just a little while before it gets here, really. You get a little bit of a storm surge, a little bit of weather ahead of time, but...
So one of the most important things that I took away from the meeting is that when you do look for these different lawyers, don't pick someone that has 15 different things they say they specialize in. Or,
right. A divorce attorney, they have trusts and wills, and that's not the type of lawyer you want.
Right. You want someone, especially for this topic. I mean, this is important. If it's your child and you're trying to set up for their future for when you're not here, you need to have someone. And the guy that we talked to, that's all he does.
Yeah.
So you want someone. It's so important, guys, because there are so many rules that have to be followed with a trust and like a trustee. So we're actually going to go with a trustee corporation, right? Corporation.
Yes. Yeah.
To make sure that we're following the rules, because there are going to be government programs that your
and
child
laws and everything else
qualified for. Yeah.
Otherwise, Isaiah would have to basically become a lawyer to learn all of the laws and requirements in order to become a trustee later on, to manage Abigail's money, and everything that she needs. So, we will keep you guys updated throughout all of it, just because so many of you, I think, could benefit from this information and know what's to come in the years ahead of you, as your child gets older and as you get to this point in life.
And I don't think it's ever too early to start at least researching and that kind of stuff. You don't have to set it up right now if you're not able to, but at least get the information so that when you are able to and ready, then you can set it up.
Yep. So another important thing to note was about the corporate trustee that Priscilla talked about.
Yeah.
And the important thing about the reason for that is that Isaiah can focus later on when we're gone, and he's kind of managing his sister's, her care and that kind of thing. You know, that way the whole load isn't on him. But the corporate trustee can make the better. They can make the legal decisions, stuff like that. He can lean on them for that, and he can focus on being a brother.
Right. Exactly.
And that's super important to us.
Yeah.
It's Friday. 3-day weekend. Mom and I have to go get stuff to get ready for the hurricane, okay? Cool? Hey. Cool? Thumb. Not peace. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye. We're gonna watch your brother's football game too. Do we have our list?
We do.
So they have a list for hurricane preparation, hurricane list online, readily available. I think they have them for like most disaster type of things, stuff you might need. Oh, we're foggy. And it's not like an end-all be-all list, and like, hey, you have to get all of this stuff right now, because most of the stuff you have, or lots of people have, especially
kind of getting it like in a central area is
right.
The biggest thing. So you're not like, oh, the power went out. Where are our flashlights? I know we had flashlights.
Yeah, so we're gonna spend a little bit of time doing that, probably this evening, tomorrow morning, gathering some things as well. But there are some things that we do need that we don't have.
Yeah.
They're limiting us on waters.
That's good though.
Yeah. So I guess that way nobody starts a water business. Southerner problems. They're almost out of sweet tea. Have you read the comments from a video that went up yesterday?
No.
So a lot of people recommended, as far as Abbie's backpack routine, taking it to the island first, having her unload it there, and then take the backpack back to the mudroom to hang it up. So it's something that we'd actually thought about. But with everything being so different, like, you also have to remember, and that's where you get caught up in that, like, well, that's what she did before.
Right.
But she never ate at the other island.
Right.
It served a whole nother purpose for her. It was just a backpack landing zone for Abbie. Whereas this is where she eats her breakfast. A lot of times she eats dinner when she has respite. It's a whole nother purpose.
Yeah.
But then also the resistance of taking the bag back to the laundry room, back to the mud room.
Right, she's not gonna want to go back down there.
Right, because she's now at the island where she eats. If she didn't eat there, that might be different.
Yep.
But I think that we would get some pushback on that as well. So we're just gonna, the mudroom has the flat surface for her to put her bag on.
Right.
So then we're gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a logical step-by-step. Come in the door, unload her bag, go to the kitchen. It's all in line too. Instead of backtracking, I'm afraid the backtracking would cause too much frustration on her part.
You're scary.
Why?
You just like whipped out your camera and started vlogging. All these people are staring.
So I watched this guy on YouTube, and he talks about intentionally making yourself uncomfortable. It's good practice.
It worked for me.
People are far too comfortable in their lives. You make yourself uncomfortable in certain situations.
Or your spouse.
Hey, you want to run us through what we got here? Yep. Starting at the front, we better catch up.
Cookies.
Oreos, must have.
Chips, bread, Powerade Zero, some soup. This stuff is actually for Abbie's lunches. Protein bars, because Abbie loves these.
Those Nature Valley ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it where Abbie has the things that she needs that are going to make her comfortable. If she's not stressed out, then it's going to make it easier for us.
We're bringing in the champ, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So if you don't experience hurricanes, you may not know this, but it's common to have hurricane food, junk food, basically, comfort food. Stuff you just, you know, it's like there's nothing to do. We got no electricity. Let's eat dry cereal. So it's common.
We like those out.
All right.
And we're not getting any cold items right now because we're actually not going back home. So I'm just gonna have those ordered and delivered.
Right. This sucks.
Yeah. Doesn't the weather know it's supposed to cooperate until the hurricane comes so we can get everything ready and not get wet? Can you believe it?
Be the type of person that returns a cart in the rain. It's just like a good mark of humanity, I feel like. Looks like all of South Florida is on I-95 in Jacksonville right now.
Yeah.
They're all headed north. Wow.
Crazy.
That's a lot of people.
Becca said that it was a 2-hour drive if she didn't take another route when she got Abbie
To bring Abbie from school?
Yeah.
Wow. It is gridlock.
Yeah.
And that was
That was
an
at
hour and a
3
half ago.
That was at 3
2 hours ago when Becca came that way.
Yeah.
So it's still like this. It's halftime, and we're winning.
Holy cow.
That doesn't happen often. How many games do we win a year?
Like maybe 2.
2, sometimes 3 on a good season.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Super excited.
7-0.
Yeah.
I'm also excited because they've given me lots of good footage for my football videos. So
They're playing really well
yeah.
today.
Oh, and they're like, you know, they're jumping and they're in the air and they're doing, you know, crazy tackles because they're hungry.
Really good song for this.
Oh, I got the song. I actually used a not so good song last time just because the song I wanted to use, like I was like, I'm saving that for a good game.
Mom, he has to come to every game because he would be the good luck
Yeah,
charm.
that's why they're winning, Wayne, because you're here. They won.
I know.
Did you
Such a good game.
get the one where they ran in for the touchdown?
I got every play.
Yep.
Yep. I usually get about 120 different shots per game, every single play.
Aren't you glad you videoed it?
I am. Yeah, some good hits and good plays. It was a fun time. Yeah.
You've been here.
Dad's been the good luck charm.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh, you're gross.
Yeah, it's a nasty field.
You're like extra gross.
It was raining a lot. You don't have to put your arm around me.
He wants to get a picture with you.
Come on, Hank.
Ready? Hold on, let me get one without the light. Okay, look at me right here, Wayne. Okay. I gotta have my picture.
Yeah, let me get one still. That's pretty. That looks amazing with the sunset. Sup? Hello, friends.
Hi.
What's
That's rude.
It's just your parents. Gosh. Good, they won. Yeah, good game.
Thank you.
I got a little emotional tonight down on the field while I was videoing, just watching them. You know, it's last year. Like, we're counting down the football games that you'll ever play in your life.
Dang, that's super sad.
It is sad,
You can still play that state.
babe.
I'll play fantasy if
He's half the size of the players at Appalachian State.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
They'll like him.
Sweetheart.
They'll love
Yeah,
his
the punching
personality.
dummy.
Babe, Rudy was a movie. Actually, it's based on a true story, but Abbie went to bed. I didn't vlog anymore with her because she's in a mood. She was doing her crying thing. Every once in a while, if you haven't, I don't know if we talked about it before. I know that we've kind of showed part of it, but
Like
so-
when you're on the plane.
yeah, when we're on the plane, yeah, she gets into this crying thing, and she's constant, you know, and I think she's exhausted is the biggest thing. She gets super tired and exhausted, and she just, you know, your body feels when you're exhausted, and so she just cries about it. It's heartbreaking. So I went up and laid down with her and got her to go to sleep. She is out now, though. Hopefully she sleeps really well tonight. Maybe, just maybe, we can sleep in a little bit in the morning.
I hope so.
That would be awesome. So the hurricane is moved to like Wednesday before it gets here.
Yeah.
It was going to be Monday. Now it's slowed down, which is not good because it's picking up power. It's what we're watching on the news right now. It's category 4, and it shifted. So category 4, it's gonna as of right now, it's gonna hit the coast and go straight up the coast. Be category 2 by the time it gets here, and so like 100-mile-an-hour sustained winds. So it's pretty much like Matthew, basically, right?
Yeah.
That's what we had with Matthew. Matthew was pretty rough. It tore a bunch of stuff up. We lost power for several days, but we'll be good. We're ready. I got to do a few more things, but we got till Wednesday, so.
Hey, somebody messaged me and asked for a video about how y'all prepare for, how we prepare for hurricanes and everything with Abbie. Didn't you make one on that?
Yeah, we did actually talk about preparing for hurricanes with Abbie in the past, but it's really, Abigail's super comfy. As long as she has a couch and some music, she's relatively happy for long periods of time, you know?
Snacks, all the snacks.
Snacks, yeah. And I think that's a fair point. Like, you know, I'm sure that a lot of people are like, well, what do you do to prepare Abbie? Storms don't bother her. She doesn't really get scared or anything like that. Thunder and lightning doesn't bother her.
She doesn't really have any fears that I know of.
She's afraid of her. Fears nothing. So yeah, we just, you know, make sure that she has all the same fun stuff that we do, all the junk food and entertainment, and that's it. That's how we prep her. Hey, you know what's amazing though?
What?
We don't need her vest for her pajamas anymore. No. So if the power does go out and we don't have AC, because even with the generator we won't have AC, she can sleep much more comfortably. Yeah, she won't be hot. Do you guys like our sectional? I haven't shown off our sectional. Priscilla found this on Amazon.
Yeah.
Right? So this leg back here in the back wouldn't attach to the couch, right? So I ended up using just wood screws and screwing it to the couch. No big deal. But Priscilla called the company and said it was messed up. Actually, 2 of the legs were. And what did they give you off on this couch?
$300.
They refunded you like $360, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, and then the dining room table, it has a tiny little chip on it. I mean, smaller than my pinky nail. And I called the company and said, hey, you know, I just want to let you know that it has this chip and it's where the hinge is. It's because the way the hinge was installed for the leaf in the middle. And they gave me like $260 off of that. It's crazy. Call people, you know. We're just polite. We're like, hey, you know, this is kind of a bummer. And they give us money off.
Yeah.
Now Maverick's another story. He does not like thunder.
Be a hot mess.
He will be under your mom's legs the whole storm.
Yeah.
It's 1:30 in the morning, and I just realized that I forgot to close out the vlog. My bad. I'm working right now. I'm editing. So we get a lot of questions about Disney World because we live near Disney World, and people always ask if Abbie's ever been. Yes, she has. We used to be season ticket holders. Coincidentally, in our memories today on Facebook, Disney came up when the kids were much littler. So that's fun. I love Facebook memories. It's the best thing in the world. Okay, that's all. Just a little, you know. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Good job! Look!
Everybody,